enjoy a meal, listen to the Boise Philharmonic. Beyond the normal community that comes to our dinner, we're also inviting federal workers and anyone else that's affected by the federal shutdown.
It's incredibly uplifting. You really can't feel anything but a sense of joy in the room. Think about it this way. I grew up in a small town, and your neighbor's house catches on fire, you grab a bucket. And that's all we're doing. We're just grabbing a bucket.
These are people that have never had to access a food pantry. These are people that have never called our helpline for rent or utility assistance before.
It is taxing our system a little bit, so we need to ask the community to help us a little bit more.
This federal shutdown's running longer than what anybody, I think, anticipated it was going to run. We put our heads together and said, we really need to do something. We need to make sure that the federal workers and those that are affected by the federal shutdown know that the community cares.
And over in Middleton, hundreds hit the streets for their annual Independence Day celebration. Of course, that includes the very famous wet zone. Water balloons, water cannons, even firefighters with hoses are all fair game. Take a look at this.
We're at the parade in Middleton. Yeah, we want to go wet. Wild. Awesome.
America.
Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. It's the best one in Idaho.
The atmosphere is great. Everybody's excited to see us, jumping up and down to see the fire trucks, everybody in the parade. We got fire trucks going out to wet down everybody, cool them down.
Thank you.
Great breakfast turnout. I would like to thank the public for coming out and supporting us. Small hometown community getting together and having a great time.
4th of July. God bless the troops. God bless our country.
Just to show support for your country, the troops, what they sacrifice for us every day. And currently her dad's deployed, so this is extra special for her as well.
People squirting back at us.
Hello, my name is GT.
Very wet. We got 3 huge coolers of water balloons.
It's crazy. You know, get wet, sit here, have fun.
I like having the water fights. I like being able to see the nice cars. You know, I like watching the troops come through. I like watching the VAs, all the old veterans. I like everybody supports a good small town community. And people support each other.
I've been doing this for 6 years. Been doing the breakfast for 3 years, and it just keeps growing every time. Seeing the kids' face as they're spraying them, yelling at us to spray them more with water. It's a great time to see their smile on their face. It just gets bigger and bigger, it seems like every year, so it's awesome.
Coming and celebrating the 4th of July and our independence and just having tons of fun and being with family.
Well, the fire trucks get out and they get their hoses out and they just spray everybody, and then everybody drives by with a bunch of squirt guns, and it's just a lot of fun. You get soaking wet.
That's the heart and blood of America.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's what America was founded on, is a small town community and everybody else. Bring us all together, let's do something right. As far as this parade goes, I love it. I get to go see the hot rods after the parade, and I get to have fun.
Halloween wraps up with trick-or-treating, costumes, and scary stories. But one story is sticking with the 6 on your side photojournal.
Nothing's happening over here. Our Doug Locksmith went to downtown Caldwell to check out Requiem and spoke with the haunted attractions employees who have seen some haunting things of their own. Let's take a look.
Telling people it's actually haunted when they come through, it definitely creates a better atmosphere. Finding out that the place you're gonna go get scared in is actually haunted, and there could be a chance that you see one of the ghosts or have something happen to you, helps create a fearful environment. I definitely think it's haunted, and I don't think anything will ever change that in my mind.
When we were moving everything out of here for the Caldwell pawn shop, my daughter would see shadows going from one corner to this corner.
Chris first told me the story of the building, how it was the undertaking and the funeral parlor, and people say they get scratched, they feel touches. I mean, I thought that was all a bunch of bogus, to be honest.
We do have paranormal groups come through, and they asked who was the entity, and pretty distinctly you can hear an old lady or a woman at least go, Alyssa. It's definitely pretty spooky too if you're in here by yourself or in a room by yourself. It's unsettling at times.
For the first couple years, no, I was totally fine with this place. Like, I almost didn't really think that any of this existed, really. I'm one of those people that needs to see like some actual proof before I start just believing something.
Where are you going? Stay and be my new roommates!
The main portion of your scare is definitely going to be from us, but the mood of knowing that this place could actually be haunted and you could actually see a ghost here possibly.
From what we've been told, there's 2 in the back, and then there's one that hangs out around the middle, and then there's one that goes hangs out in there. So this is where our new one hangs out. This is where any blonde actor that we've had up here, she's made really, really sick to the point where they have to leave work. As soon as they get out of our building, they're fine. So we can only have girls that have dark hair working up here in this room. We do know it's a female entity.
I'm going back to my set room where I'm positioned to scare people, and there is this white figure standing in my path, and it is crystal clear. And I came around the corner, jumped so hard I ran into the wall behind me, like totally scared the pants off of me. And then it was just gone. It's gonna take a lot more than her to scare me away from here, but I can't ignore that. That was something real.
Until you have something happen, you're never gonna truly know for yourself. Feeling somebody tug on the back of my sweatshirt, that I could not explain at all 100%, because I know there was no one behind me and it was just my mom and I in that building that day. And when the only other person you know is inside this building looking at you as you go tumbling down a staircase, there's nothing that really even comes close to how terrifying that is.
Not for me.
Yeah.
I don't like this stuff. My mom always told me, you can't emotionally handle this, don't watch it. And so I've I stayed very true to that for 25 years, and just seeing this really,
Well, congratulations. Owners of the Requiem tell us they've had several paranormal groups investigate their building, claiming up to 30 entities may be haunting the location over there. So if you want to check it out, they plan on being open next Halloween season, so prepare for that. That's some scary stuff, I guess.
30. What happened in there before?
Yeah, at least 30 incidents.
Do we even want to know?
No.
Yeah, I think Doug Locksmith will, but
well done, Doug.
next year.
You're a brave man, sir.
Oh man. Okay, let's take a live look now at Boise. This is the view from the Grove Hotel. It is 6:52. We'll be right back to wrap up. Good morning, Idaho.
Last night we showed you the newly unveiled blue turf at Broncos at Boise State at Albertson Stadium. The new surface replacing the old worn-out field that was at the end of its service life. Tonight, fans got a chance to check out the new blue and buy a piece of the old stuff for themselves.
We got the turf. It's going in my man cave on my wall with the rest of my Boise State memorabilia. Oh yeah, it's going to be framed right next to my Alexander Madison mask.
Boise State, you cannot not have a piece. You got to.
Probably put it in my office and touch it when I need the good luck, from the blue.
Because I need to add it to my collection. It's going to be awesome for my collection.
Thank you. Put it in my house, display it proudly, and whenever people come over to our house from out of town, we'll have to show them what the blue football turf looks like and feels like, and gotta have it. I mean, it's part of history.
I used to play here, and so I just want to have something that, I think she made fun of me, but I can pass down to my kids or let them know, hey, this is what I used to play on,
Just shows the history of Boise State and all the games that have been played on it and the championships that have been played on it.
We got some blue turf. We got some blue turf.
What do you think about this new turf?
The new turf is awesome. It's so much bluer. The others look so much sun fade to it. I don't know if the other stuff was as blue or not, but after 9 years of the wear and tear on it, it just looks so faded and so old compared to this new vibrant stuff. It looks amazing out here.
A lot of wins on that blue. Here's a live look from our camera atop the Red Lion Hotel, part of our Toyota Dealers Tower Cam network. Scott's back after this.
McCall Winter Carnival wraps up this Sunday, but not until the Idaho State Snow Sculpture Contest is judged. 10 teams have a strict time limit of 3 days to carve a sculpture out of a block of snow. Photojournalist Doug Locksmith gives us a closer look tonight.
If you got an eye, you can do this.
I like to see the art. I'm not so much into the competitive nature.
just really creative.
This is my first year kind of watching what they do, what tools they use, some of the tools they make themselves.
How hard is it? It's very challenging. We start with a block of snow and we just get the shape and then just make it smaller each day until it comes to the end of the day.
This competition, the state competition, is all hand tools, no power tools.
I love the simplicity and just working with raw nature.
There's not that strong a competition really. Everybody's, it's pretty low key. We like to see everybody do well.
Well, we're trying to carve two big feet, and the one thing you can't see is the soles. So if we can survive this competition, we're the sole survivors.
There's a good camaraderie between all the teams. We all get to hang out in a location and share, and it's fun.
It's been real positive. People like it. And that makes us happy, That's why we're here, make some art and let people enjoy it.
What's great, Sunday is the last day for the McCall Winter Carnival.
A happy ending for everyone involved in Idaho City. As we told you earlier this month, a popular sledding area was set to shut down, but a local business owner stepped up and kept it going for the kids. 6 on Your Side's Doug Locksmith takes us sledding at Steamboat Gulch.
The sledding hill is now open.
It's amazing. It's fast. The kids love it.
Hey, it's snowing. It's starting to get exciting. We've got Steamboat back open.
There's a little pathway to get up there, and then the bumps, there's a couple bumps which make it fun, but we try and hold on to our sleds and make it all the way down. We made it halfway, so it's great.
This gives people an opportunity to have some fun, visit Idaho City, and enjoy some tubing.
Steamboat is probably 40 or 50 years old. The roots run deep around here. The people who are here, most of them that are alive worked at it as kids. Their grandparents started it. They used to have rope tows and lodges and lights and the works up there. And it's one of the things that people come up every year just to play and have fun.
We were very pleased when we had someone come forward and secure a 2-year permit to operate and manage the sled hill at Steamboat Gulch.
And I didn't realize it was as big as it was until they shut it down. And then all of a sudden, people started thinking, what are we gonna do? So we decided, hey, let's go stop into Department of Lands and find out what it's gonna take to open it up. And we walked out that day with a permit.
It's amazing that there's caring people like that out there because it just brings the whole community together from Boise and further up here, and it's just great that we can all come together and let the kids play.
We really do expect the operator to provide some great opportunities for the public and meanwhile encourage users to be great stewards of this important public school endowment land.
Where we're going with this is we want to put lights out there. We want to bring the rope tow back. We're going to have food and drinks and things like that out there. We won't have alcoholic beverages. We won't have anything that's got glass bottles. But other than that, we're going to bring it out there and we'll have a place that you can sit and have chili and sit with your family and have fun and watch your kids go up and down the hills. And it's just good old-fashioned fun. That's what it is.
We're doing a fundraiser tonight. We're serving free donuts and drinks and collecting donations for Heidi and Jose de Leon's children. 100% of the donations tonight are going directly to the fund that helps in the kids' education and their well-being. So just ask people to come out, have some donuts and drinks, and donate. The community has really come together. We've already raised about $4,000 and we're only about 45 minutes, an hour into it. It's awesome to see the community come together. We're paying for the labor, we're paying for the food, and it's all for a good cause. We're a family-owned business and it's a family and the community that's in need, and so we're here to support it.
It's God and country, and that's what I'm all about. Every year it's different. It's a great festival, it's family oriented, and it's the kickoff for the greatest holiday in America. It's my country first always. Romans 13:1 says that we are supposed to support our leadership, and that's what we're doing. America, baby, America. It's a great day. Everybody's been very cordial with each other. The families are having a great time. Oh, the music, of course. They sound great. It's going to be a great day.